Dan here with the visual guys. Yeah, it just didn't work. In my head it looked like it would have been a lot more better, but whatever. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be counting down Dan's top 5 superheroes of all time. These are just superheroes that appeal to me, that I think are amazing. Well, heroes, superheroes, define it how you will. I will apologise for this light. If I turn it off, it's way too dark, and you can't see my pretty blue eyes. And yeah, it just looks weird. So I'll try my hardest to keep my head here, and it shouldn't get in the way too much. But yeah, quick cough. Dan's top 5. I'm going to call them superheroes. Superheroes. Number 5. The Green Arrow. Yes, the Green Arrow. Maybe, no, he might actually appear on a few people's lists. His popularity has definitely boomed with the recent TV show and the success of it. But I've always enjoyed the Green Arrow. If you wanted to do a modern day Robin Hood, he is the way you do it. The Hawkeye attempt, even though Hawkeye's not, it's not supposed to be Robin Hood, but Hawkeye is okay. He's good with the bow, but I'm not feeling it. I keep burping. I do apologise. I've just had toast and coffee. I'll try and stop. But yeah, the Green Arrow is the perfect way to do it. Oliver Queen's backstory is absolutely amazing. On the island, obviously, he's all scarred up, mentally scarred. He's went through so much. Started off as like a playboy, hey, you want to come to my house and fuck kind of guy, to I gotta save the city. You have failed this city. He's so amazing. A mint lineup of villains. Obviously, he's got villains that also Batman can clash heads with and stuff. He's a brilliant, he's not just bow and arrow, he's amazing at combat. And like I said, his backstory is just so elaborate, and there's just so much to it, instead of just, like I said, Hawkeye, because you have to compare the two no matter what you do. Hawkeye is just a bit bland. Yeah, Green Arrow is my number 5. Number 4. Batman. Don't know why I need to do that. But Batman, yeah. There is no doubt, without a question, Batman will always be, when you think of superheroes, talk about superheroes, Batman's always going to be up there in the... Don't know why I'm doing this. Batman's always going to be up there with the legends, the gods, the catalysts. Is that the right word? Is it dog? I'm sorry if my dog barks as well. Yeah, he's up there. He's the OG. He's one of the top boys of the superhero world. I think he'll probably be in a lot of people's top 5 lists. Most people might even be number 1. Why do I like Batman? Backstory. Again, it's a lot of backstories of superheroes, always somebody dying, whatever. But his I don't know, you can sort of feel the only time really in Batman's life where he's been so vulnerable, and every time they put it over in a comic book or on the screen, or whatever, you do feel it, you do get the vulnerable Bruce Wayne into, I need to change, I need to do something. Yeah, and the fact that he's just a regular guy, but he'll find a weakness, he'll find a way to beat literally anybody. Physical, mentally strong, well, most of the time he's mentally strong. His combat style, his gadgets, what he's got, the fact that he's a massive mansion, Batcave underneath. I think he's like the ultimate, thing to have. Amazing, mint, sexy as fuck Batcave. You could be like, hey, darling, you want to come back to my house and see the Batcave? Because every time I've tried to tell it to a girl uptown, they've just been like, what you want about, mate? Shut up. And I'm like, no, seriously, I got a Batcave. And then I'll bring them back, where's the Batcave? And I'll just whap down my pants, and they're like, what? It's supposed to be a top 5 superhero list. Yeah, Batman's number 4. Number 3, Chimichanga. Chimmy a fucking chunga, the X-rated, smack-talking, won't shut his mouth superhero. If you want to call him a superhero, he's more like a anti-hero, I was going to say Daredevil. Deadpool, yeah. It's smack-talking, wisecracks, the fact that he's the only comic book characters know that he's in a comic book, the fact that his chemistry, whether he irritates the character or not, like with Cable, Wolverine, SpiderMan, and lately as well, he will mention people from DC World, Superman, Batman, and stuff like that. It's freaking... His weapons, he's amazing at fighting, his swords, his guns. It's just... He's someone you can really get behind, even though he's sort of like, all about himself at times and stuff like that. There is moments in his life throughout the... You can see it in the film, but in the comic book stuff, he does know he's a hero. They quite recently elaborated a bit more on his backstory and stuff, and it got a little bit more serious. Not too serious, but a little bit more. And Ryan Reynolds, sexy ass man, played him so well. Deadpool is my number 3. Number 2. Come and get your love. Ding, 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 ding. That song, Redbone, Come and Get Your Love, is now officially my favourite song of all time. In case you didn't know, my mates will already know this, but in case you didn't know. Starlord, yeah, this one, I usually don't like comic book characters to be influenced by the films and stuff, but I will admit Starlord was influenced by Chris Pratt's Starlord. He was, maybe not on my top 10 or out, but he was one of my favourites. You know, I really love the guy, but as soon as I seen him on screen, he just shot up there. He was amazing. Comic books first. He's got an amazing, unique backstory. Well, not unique. I'm trying to say fancy words to sound smarter, but I don't think it's working. But he has got quite an interesting backstory. Obviously, I won't spoil who his dad is in case people are going to go see Volume 2. But, you know, his human side, his dad's side. The fact that he's always jokey and having a laugh and stuff. But when he needs to be serious, needs to be a hero, he'll do it and he'll get the job done. He's like the unlikely guy to bring such a chaotic team together. He's a perfect man for it. And in the film, like I said, Chris Pratt done it so well. The scene where he comes up with Morag, pretty much at the start, Redbone comes on. I just thought that is Starlord right there. Oh, it was amazing. Starlord, and my number 2. Number 1. This is like no surprise whatsoever. If any of my mates are watching this, they definitely don't need to explain why Spider-Man's number 1. Spider-Man is my number 1 because he is the ultimate person that not everybody, but a lot of people can relate to. Now, don't get us wrong, when I was in school, I wasn't bullied or anything, but before comic books were cool, you know, it wasn't, you know, easy and stuff to say, oh, I like being this nerdy stuff. I was never good at, like, actual nerdy stuff, science and maths are all, but, you know, stuff like that, it was never cool, but now it's, you know, the thing to be into. I don't know, Peter Parker just sort of always sat well with me, and then Spider-Man, I love that every fight or every challenge in his life always seems like an uphill battle, and you just get behind him and root for him, and he manages to come through the other end. You know, the web-slinging legend beast. Some people might shout at me and scream at me here because the Joker, but I think he has the best lineup of villains of all time. Maybe it's Batman. Some people might say, don't, you know, if there is anybody, you know, watching this, say, shut the fuck up, comment it down below. It is really hard to argue. I mean, yeah, Batman's got Joker, Bane, Riddler, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, but then Spidey, Venom, Carnage, Kraven, Mysterio, not Rey Mysterio, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, there's just so many. Rhino he's tangled with loads, Juggernaut. I can see where people would argue he's got the best set of villains, but for me it just slightly has to go to Spider-Man. That's because I love him more. But yeah, and it's got the, you know, the nerdy kid becomes Spider-Man. He's got all these different love interests. There was Gwen Stacy, obviously Mary Jane, but so many others. In the comic books now, he's a lot more legit boss, badass and stuff. If that phone's vibrating, I apologise. My phone is now officially ringing. Yeah, sorry about that interruption. That was the boss man ringing me. We're near the end anyway, so I'm sorry, but like, I don't know how, because I've got it on vibrate, so, and my phone light's right behind it, so you might, but yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man made it as my number 1. I forget what reasons I've said already. I think I've said enough, but yeah. Spider-Man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this list. I'm going to do like a top 5 villains type thing. That'll be really hard to see who to push to number 1 villain, because it's going to be a Batman or a Superman. No, Superman, fuck off, mate. Or a Spider-Man villain. I'm going to have to be battling myself with that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you do, guys, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And do it now. I'll wait. Have you done it? Good boy or girl. Thank you very much. Dan is out. I do actually hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.